Oh, drink and fan. It's my own now, marked it. Hi everyone, so in today's video I thought I would do a few tips and places to go if you ever go to Disneyland Paris. Someone did request this on the haul that I done, and I haven't had a chance to actually do it. I have only got a few tips because I was only there for 2 days, so I didn't really get a chance to properly ache all over, even though I did ache. I'm not gonna lie, my legs were killing me. Disneyland does make you realise how unfit you are. So because, like I said, I only went for 2 days, which was the Saturday and the Sunday. On the Saturday, or depending on how long you're going for, the first few days or the first day you go, do everything that you want to do, or try and do as much as all the things you want to do. So take a map, and they have them like at the start, so get a map and mark everything that you want to do, and then throughout the days or the day work your way around the park and the studio, which is what we done. And then the next few days or the next day just have a wander around at any little bits that you didn't do, or go back to things that you liked and do them again. The hotel we were staying at was the Hotel Santa Fe, and from where our hotel was you could walk to the park, but because we were with my nan and she can't walk very far, we took a shuttle, which I think are so much easier. I mean, on the first day you could probably walk there, but your feet will kill you at the end of the day, and they run, I think it was until 1 AM, so you have like all day to get them, and there's one every 10 or 12 minutes. So if, say, you wanted to go to the park and then you wanted to go to the parade but you wanted to have food first, or you wanted to go back and chill at the hotel, get a shuttle there back to the hotel and then get a shuttle back, because if not your feet will be killing you. And they do get quite packed, they're not like big buses or anything, but they are a lot easier and they're free as well, so you don't have to pay every time you have to go on it. Are literally the only tips I have, because like I said, I wasn't there long enough to be able to come up with loads of other tips, but I feel like them two are the most important things. Moving on to the second part, which is places I think you should go. I'm not a massive fan of roller coasters and stuff like that, but I do like looking at behind the scenes and like mini villages and stuff like that. We decided to do them instead. So there are two parks, there's the studio and then there's the Disney park. In the studio, the two places that we went which were so great was the stunt show, which show you how they done action scenes and like how they would do car chases and like explosions and fight scenes with cars and stuff, and that was really interesting, and it was good to watch because they were doing it as if they were filming them as in behind the scenes, and then you had like, because it was a set, you'll see in a bit when I put in a clip, but there was like a set and then there was a screen, and once they'd finished filming that section they would show you what it looked like on each camera, and then how they would slow it down and to make it look even cooler. And they show you like, I don't want to spoil it, I don't know if I'll spoil it, I'll insert a clip of like a certain part, but there's one which was just so cool, and how a trick they use when reversing them. So yeah, that's really good, and they told you how the cars are actually built, and like they're not just a normal car, they're built especially to do these tricks, because obviously a normal car would be way too heavy to go flying through the air.
Pilote au départ, 5 secondes, 3, 2, 1, go les pilotes. Action! Cue music!
Another thing that was in the studio was a behind the scenes trailer thing where you went on this train through, I don't know if it was like in the back of the park or something like that, and they had like props that they'd used in films, and what else did they have? They had like an underground type thing. You didn't go under it, but there was like a thing where a train would be going underground, but there was like a massive break in the ground, and they had smoke and fire coming out of it, and then they had a train that was like half falling off of the train tracks, and you would go underneath it. That was really cool. And then they done this like how like an actor's experience type thing where you're on the trailer and then all of a sudden it starts moving, and then all this water starts going everywhere, and then this thing starts rocking, and it's really cool. And it was fun to kind of see what the actors have to go through when they're doing the stuff like this, and like what they see and what they're told to do and what they feel, and how they've got to act at the same time as like trying to not seem like they're terrified and like it's just a natural thing.
Tout un quartier de Londres par les flammes venant d'un vrai dragon. Puis les dragons peuvent être des créatures si capricieuses.
Train, look. You ready?
On reste correctement assis, remain seated.
Nothing more.
Please remain seated.
Taxi this side, like the bus.
Now in the main park, without a doubt you have to see the parade, or well, there's the Royal Welcome, which is like for Frozen, and they really rely on Frozen at the moment, but they have the Royal Welcome, which we watched twice for some reason, but they have the parade where there's like floats of all the Disney princesses and Winnie the Pooh and Peter Pan and Alice in Wonderland, and it's just so cool because I'm not gonna lie, I did get a little emotional because it was like my whole childhood just like going past me, and it's just so nice to see all the little kids' faces light up when they see Cinderella, or it's just, I don't know, it's just like, even though I'm really happy at the same time when I see like a little kid that was standing across the street from me and his face lit up, it just made me feel even more emotional. Disney makes me really emotional, I'm not gonna lie. I become a big softie when it comes to Disney. I just really like it. It's just like a magical place. It really is. night at, I think it was 11, yeah, because the whole thing shuts at 11, so at 11, and I think it was on for about 40 minutes maybe, they do a light show and lasers and fireworks at the actual castle, the princess's castle, and it just worked so well how the main like storyteller was Peter Pan, and they had like these bits of fog with a projection of him on it talking, and it was him chasing Shadow and Shadow causing this trouble and like all the magic falling out and them having to try and put it back into the castle, and it was just so nice how everything like flowed together, because I think, if I can remember this correctly, Shadow was on Aladdin's magic carpet, he fell off the carpet, fell into the ocean and met Ursula, and they kind of like made it flow really nicely. It was just really cool. That's the only way I can, it was just so cool. I was cold, I'm not gonna lie, but I am quite a cold person anyway, so I was like trying to hold the camera and I was shaking. But I think I filmed all of it. Yeah, I did. I think I filmed all of it. Anyway, there are the 2 tips and places to go if you go to Disneyland Paris. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!